We'll do it in between matches. Here it comes. Keenblade Lucio, incoming. Luciano, a veteran of the scene as well, and is countering with a super new Lightning team right here. It's Sid, it's Lightning, and it's Frederica. So not only are we getting Final Fantasy XIII Lightning, we are also getting the EX-120 Orlando for his first showing. Oh look, there's Keenblade Lucio. Everyone is surprised. For his first showing in Friday Night Fights. And let's see what he can do. Now this Light team is very far forward. They are already moving into what would almost be range of somebody like Frederica, but she's playing really far to the other side, which will give her some time to set up her buffs. Here comes the Ready to Pursue 2 from Lightning. That gives her that Pursuit upgraded attack right there, which is a big deal. And there's the new Crest of the Black Lion that includes AP Restore for Orlando. Locke's up next. I don't believe he's in range to do any work yet, so he's going to do Boon of the Phoenix. That's a really good buff. Gives him that re-raise. It's going to be Starlight Element's turn next. She is in range to do some damage. She's going to go Crystal Shine Bright on Orlando. About half his HP, and comes with that agility buff. Lucio's next. Is he in range of Orlando? Yes, he is. Radiant Nova, 7,200 damage, and Orlando is down. Once again, we end up in a situation on this map where one team, after getting 2 turns, is able to get in range of the enemy team straight away. And oh my gosh, that's huge. Okay, the Courage got popped from Starlight Element, and then the follow-up attack gets dodged from Lightning. Pursuit almost just countered Elena's Courage, but instead she dodges it, lives, and is able to turn around and hit Lightning, although not for a ton of damage. Locke, still lagging really far behind, is not going to be able to get in range to do anything yet. He's going to go Camouflage Combat, give himself that evasion and attack buff, and it's Lucio's turn, looking to close the gap and do some more work himself. He scoots up, Crescent Break, 9,900 damage, and that is one very dead Lightning, and this Lightning team is just not working out because of the map. Honestly, they just are walking forward and dying. Frederica will sharpshoot Elena, who by all rights should already be dead. She goes down, but it's Frederica versus 2, and this is not week 1 of the game. So week 3 of the game, or whenever Frederica's banner came out. Y'all know what I'm saying. Frederica's been in the game for over 2 years. It's not exactly a 2v1 Frederica meta. We're gonna see what she can do though. She has 25 AP, she's got Lucio staring her in the face, she shoots him for 4,200 and drops his agility, and gives herself some defense piercing. It's Locke's turn next. He is still not in range to do anything yet. He's struggling a bit on this map too. 5,100 HP Lucio, steps forward, Frederica's gonna reflex, she does have that, Scintillating Edge, dodged Lucio out of AP, excuse me. Now it's Locke's turn. He's finally in range to do some damage. He's gonna Limit Break, Sky Mirage Dive. It's lights out, Frederica right here. Honestly, she's toast. It's gonna do 9,300 damage, which is a lot more than her max HP. She goes down, and Cop picks up the win, looking to carry that momentum from his last week's top 8 draft victory. We've got Charlotte, Ibarra, Cloud. Actually, no new units coming through this time. Cuckington's just going with the old standard. 2 big Lightning carries with a Charlotte. This team is still really good, and Soldier's Honor still a really good group buff. Well set up there by Cuckington to get that buff across everybody. Now, Ace says, look, I've seen Cop win a bunch of tournaments. If that Lucio is running Keenblade, then we've got our first copy-paste of a Cop team. Not that it's like unique to Cop. Running Locke, Starlight Elena is about as meta as it gets. Let's see if we get some Keenblade action from this Lucio or just something else. There's a tracked wall coming in from Charlotte. She begins moving her way forward. Here it is. Lucio, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Keenblade, there it is. It's Keenblade. There's the CT up for himself and Locke, giving Locke another turn, and he's going to probably cast Boon of the Phoenix. No, he's in range to Limit Break Charlotte. So this is a very useful move right here, lowering her slash resist against a triple slashing light team is nice. The issue now, though, is that Locke's going to be a little burnt on his AP. He's going to be standing out there and potentially overextended. Starlight Element is going to give herself courage and begin moving forward. It is the Lightning team's turn. Cloud steps up, triple slash, that's a 100% hit move, and down goes Locke. So we have a 2v3, this time in favor of the Lightning team. Ibarra steps up, Wailing Storm nearly one-shots the Lucio. Can Charlotte back that up with some more damage? No, instead she's going to go Glorious Armor. If she scoots far enough forward, that could be a really That could be really nice. Okay, here's Lucio. 72 AP. He gets in range of all three and lands a huge AoE attack across the entire Lightning team, followed up by Crystal Shine Bright from Starlight Element. But guess what? Charlotte is still standing strong. It's Cloud's turn next. Triple Slash is a 100% hit move. That is a dead Lucio and a very, very low HP Starlight Element, but don't counter out yet. Ibarra does have a high accuracy move. It's Counterman Slash. There it is. That pops the courage for Elena. Now, can Charlotte hit her? Does Charlotte have the accuracy to do damage to Elena right here? She's going to try. No, she does not, and she's not even going to try. Does Elena kill everybody with one move? Here it comes. It's the limit break. She's not targeting everybody. This could be a double kill, which puts her in a one-on-one versus Cloud. If it's enough damage, it is not. Charlotte also lives. Ibarra down, Cloud's turn. 49 AP is plenty to do a 100% hit attack. It's Triple Slash, 3 hits. Starlight Element goes down, and Sir Cuckington says, what caster curse are you talking about? Rice Bomb predicts the Esther team to win. We shall see. We're jumping in. It's Ramza. We get to see some Ramza action here. Jesus going for the Final Fantasy Tactics unit. Says, let's go Locke, let's go Elena. And since you can basically put whoever you want with those two, let's do Ramza. Okay. Esther is going to buff AoE resist and give herself a physical shield, which is going to be very good against most of this light team. Jesus going to put the courage buff on the Elena. Lightning in this fight as well, going to buff Relentless Assault for herself and Velis. Velis, the only off-element unit in here, is going to be casting his haste buffs pretty soon. And there's the AoE protect buff from Ramza. His cheer now gives that big AoE protect. Don't sleep on that. That's very good, especially when facing off against 2 physical damage carries, like this Lightning, like this Esther, and it's Evasion Ramza. He dodges it. Apparently Ramza's got new dancing shoes, and he's out here boot scooting around the Esther damage. Rising Sun comes out, not a ton of damage onto the Esther, but she's probably looking to get chained on right here. Lightning's turn, ready to pursue 2. That gives her that follow-up attack, which could be very good against units with re-raise and courage, like Locke and Elena. Elena steps forward. Earth-rending pain, goes for the magic attack, big damage on the Esther. Stars of Swiftness comes out, that's Lightning getting her haste. Ramza, can you get your first kill in over 1.5 years? Shimmering Blade, there it is. Esther goes down. Ramza 1, enemy team 0. Velis steps forward, he's going to do his limit break. This is a 100% hit move. He's going to get his ice crystals out and do some big damage right here. 6,500 to the Starlight Element, and it's Lightning's turn. Does she have the accuracy to do some hitting right here? Life Siphon comes out, it hits Ramza, follows up on him, and he dodges it. So the answer to can Lightning hit them is no. She tried to hit all 3, landed 1 attack out of a potential 6 if she would have landed some first attacks. Crystal Shine Bright, that's going to take Lightning down. Light Evade, looking to have the edge in this Light versus Lightning match. Unlike the last one. Velis versus 3. Velis can't hit anybody, so he's going to stand still and do nothing. Ramza's turn. He at least will be able to buff. He's going to buff Inherited Tyranny on himself. Interesting TMR choice right there. Does make sense, Ramza being a physical attacker. Can Velis hit Ramza? Level 4 Blizzaga comes out. No, he cannot. Ramza dodges it. He at least tried. I'll give it to Velis. He took that dice roll. It didn't really work out for him. He's going to eat the Rising Sun from Locke, and then Elena's probably going to kill him. I wanted Ramza to get the last attack. It's not going to work out that way. Elena cuts him down, and Jesus picks up the win. GGG. Ramza won. Posture check. Rice Bob, my posture is terrible. My leg is crossed. I'm leaning forward, probably putting tons of unnecessary strain on my neck, but it is what it is. Okay, here we go. We're going to get Lightning versus Ice. So we're seeing a ton of Lightning today. This is the Orlando Lightning Frederica team. We watched this earlier from Lucian. It ended up moving itself into trouble and dying, but it's facing Indier's Ice team that when we watched it in its first fight did the same thing. The Agrius popped bells, moved forward, and was then taken down by some big chaining from the enemy. This time it looks to be a little different. Aranea, Agrius begin moving forward, but they're not facing a team that's going to be in range to hit them on turn 2, I don't think. There's the recent EX upgraded buff from Orlandeau on himself. There's Mirage from Laswell, so getting his shield online, and it's Lightning's turn. Okay, so Lightning going to go limiter off, give herself that effective range and agility up. Effective range buff that only applies to missile attacks, I believe, so it won't affect the range on her slashing attacks, but if she wants to go missile, it'll help. There's Sharpshoot from the Frederica. It does pop the shield on the Laswell, but no damage. Aerial Supremacy again, buff right there from Aranea. Agrius did not get to do anything, but she saved enough CT that she's going to get to go again before the Frederica does. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Mirage Plus, Laswell says, you pop my shield once, I shall simply reapply my shield. Lightning says, oh, that's a nice shield you have there. I'm going to go for the other people on her team, and oh my god, Lightning's damage. Oh my god, Lightning just killed 2 people with 1 move. Hold on a second, this fight was close until Lightning said it's not close anymore and ended it, basically. Vital Sharpshoot will knock Laswell straight back where he came from. Orlandeau's like, I'm old and I don't have to do anything, which is perfect for me. Laswell steps forward. He's going to try to kill the Lightning, but that girl is standing there, super stout. Lightning, finish this off. Clean it up like you should. 1,913 damage. Lightning looking like an early candidate for a thumbnail maker right here. Indy's tournament run will end right there. GG, Indy. This is such a good song, by the way. Legend of Dragoon soundtrack, A+. A freaking plus for the Legend of Dragoon soundtrack. Okay, here we go. This time it looks like we're going to get Ice versus Light. Lightning, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel, Lightning. Okay, so we're going to get the Evasion Duo here from Jesus. We saw this team earlier. It's Evasion Duo plus Ramza, and that Ramza did a fair amount of dodging himself, which is interesting. Now, Ramza's going to look for his AoE Protect buff right here. Notice the movement there from Ramza. That's interesting. His AI is a study on interesting AIs, basically, right? Anyway, he buffs his whole team. Hythlodius is running an Eliza, who, if she has enough accuracy, could do a lot of work versus his team. Otherwise, we better hope that Snow has some accuracy up his pants, or this is going to be a very long day for the Ice team. In a week like this, where it's anything goes, I really think you need to bring some kind of accuracy with your team. Like, so many people play Evade that you just kind of need to be ready to deal with it, in my opinion. Let's see if Hythlodius was ready to deal with it. Eliza's going to go Tracking Technique. It's an agility buff. It doesn't look like she was ready to deal with it. Snow doesn't have much range. He still gets forward and does Smite too. That will remove all the buffs from Starlight Element and do some good damage to her. It's going to be Velis next, looking to get that haste off. Something I've noticed when practicing on this map is Velis has a very awkward time hasting on this map. The spread out of the units is such that he oftentimes just feels awkward to use. That's a lot of damage onto Snow right there from the lock. Snow often takes very little damage. His courage does get popped. He did not have his self buff on yet though for that heal, so it's a 1 HP Snow standing in the back. There's Arrow of Removal, protect off of the 2 units, but they dodge it. Snow's turn, Anti-Evil comes out. He goes for Smite 2. It will pop the Courage from Elena. So here we go. Yeah, Snow has 100% hit attack, so he's up there doing his thing. The heal is not going to be in time to save Snow from this Ramza. Now, it gets reflexed by Eliza, but with Snow being the 100% hitter, uh-oh, that's not great. Okay, Eliza, can you hit anyone on this team? No, she's going to just back up and... Okay, so this is looking real bad. Unless this Velis... The Velis does have his limit break, which is a 100% hitter. But, unless he's got the special spirit piercing accuracy shades on, this man might be in a lot of trouble. Camouflage Combat comes out for even more evasion from Locke. Here comes Velis. He is going to pop the limit break. This should kill the Starlight Elena, so it will at least just be a 2v1, but Light Evade looking to win the day again right here. Yep, Elena goes down. Velis' turn again. No, not his turn again. It's Ram's turn. He steps forward, Shimmering Blade plus 3,000 damage with the defense and spirit debuff attached to it as well. And looking to take advantage of that? Nope, not yet. Yeah, here comes Locke. Velis is channeling a spell. Rising Sun will kill him. GG. Jesus picks up the win. Light beats Ice in that round. Is Francesca gonna bust Delita out in Friday Night Fights? I don't know. I don't know. I will say, yeah. Jesus, I'm sorry, I lied. He didn't lose already. Is it Delita? No, I don't think I saw Delita in there. It's going to be the same ice team we just saw, but this time Hythlodius' ice team is running in to fire. Now, it's not all bad for Hythlodius here. In the previous match, he basically had no chance, right? Snow was the only 100% hit move he had. And he had aggro, right? He was a tank. So once Snow walked out there and got beat down, it was kind of GG. However, this time, even though it's elemental, not exactly great matchup right here, at least you can hit these people. King Mont looks like he's channeling his elemental resist buff. You have a really crazy team right here coming out from Starlight Francesca. It's Lucia, right? No, that's not Lucia. Wait, that's, you know, she sounds really annoying. She's friends with Victoria in the story. She wears very few clothes. She's fire element, starts with an L. It's Luartha. Very similar to Lucia's name, but it's, you know, it's Luartha, not Lucia. Fire Lucia. Yeah, it's Ibarra. We all know it's Ibarra. Anyway, Mont goes ahead and buffs his hate. He will begin running towards the enemy team. Luartha out here. Luartha, Raldor, Mont. Like, who would have thought Luartha, Raldor, Mont would be out here making a run? There's the tracker buff from Eliza, who already has a lot of range, adding one more to herself. Luartha will pop the bells, look to start getting in there and doing damage. Velis is going to try to sustain this team through this fight. He's already hasted Snow. He's going to look next to put the haste on Eliza. Here it comes. Snow's up 70 AP, 11,000 HP. He's going to give himself that defense buff. Raldor 45 AP. He doesn't have bells. We already know that. He does go Treasure Hunter's Fortune, so a little agility luck buff right there. That's going to be particularly good against evaders, right? Get yourself that extra luck, help you hit. Here comes Cage of Thorns from Eliza. We've been seeing a ton of this move lately in Limited Guild Wars. Eliza just dominating Limited Guild Wars lately. It does a little bit of damage to Luartha, not a ton, and it's Mont's turn. Mont's going to step forward right here. What's he got up his sleeve? We've got the Claws of the Young King. Only 1,000 damage to Snow, so not a ton. Snow on the counterattack. Shifting Strike does 497 damage to Mont. That is less than 500 damage from Snow and Mont. That is, oops. Okay, it's Eliza's turn again. 28 AP. If she can AoE down that Luartha right here, it'll go a long way to helping this ice team win. She's channeling a charge shot instead, and Luartha is going to get a turn. Snow, take this. Luartha drops back, dual trigger, about a total of maybe, 4,000 damage right there onto the Snow, and it's Raldor's turn next. Raldor wearing the new gloves, giving himself some of that AoE resist for the first 3 turns. Raldor's a slow boy. This is only about his 3rd turn of the fight. He's going to step forward and limit break the Snow. Not a move we see very much. Chasm Render coming out here from Raldor. Does this finish off the Snow? It's a big ice chain. 8,000 damage. Snow drops, but his courage pops and he heals himself. So Snow actually feeling pretty healthy. In fact, so healthy, he will not get healed even from Velis. Okay, monster next. Claws of the Young King comes out. This time it does pretty good damage across the ice people. Here comes Eliza. She's out of AP, so she's going to auto attack Mont. 1,300 damage, or 130 damage probably. Mont is hanging in there like a champ. Snow still has 68 HP. Can he find an AoE attack right here to hit the Luartha and the Mont? Or will he just continue to work on the Mont? He is going to find the AoE. It's Sovereign Fist. I believe this comes with isn't this Berserk that's attached to this move? No, it's Stun. That's right, it's a stun move. So he drops the stun on Luartha, who will have to skip her next turn. Mont's in auto attack mode right now, and I don't know, this ice team's kind of hanging in there. Snow healing comes out. Luartha can't do anything because she's stunned. Eliza's up to 15 AP. She's going to just shoot Mont again, 800 damage. The Mont is going to start running out of hate. Can Raldor do some work? 4,400 damage from Raldor onto the Snow. Snow has how much AP left? He's at 34. Smite 2 on the Mont. He removes all his buffs, but Mont is still standing. It's Luartha's turn. Now, Mont is in her way right now, so she might end up shooting somebody else or trying to find an angle. She steps to the side. She's going to look for the horizontal shot angle. It almost kills Snow. Mont finishes him off. It's a 3v2, but the fire people all are low HP. Okay, it's Velas's turn next. He's low, so he could look to heal himself right here. No, he instead goes for the damage. He says, I'm a carry. He does 2,300 damage to Mont. It's Eliza's turn, 37 AP. She can start looking to AoE down. If she can kill Mont and Luartha with one attack, the ice team's in there. Instead, she triple flights the Mont. That does kill him, but it leaves Luartha alive. Okay, Raldor's turn next. He's a 0 AP, so he's going to have to buff. What buff is he going to do? He's going to go Pugilistic Mastery, giving that strike attack buff to Luartha so she can, shoot somebody with her guns. Now, last turn, Velas looked to try to be a carry. This turn, he's going to channel a spell that's probably Snow Healing. Can Luartha kill him before the heal goes off? Horizontal shot does big damage. Velas goes down, and it's low HP Eliza versus 2. I don't like low HP Eliza in this scenario, although she immediately kills Luartha. Maybe she can just outrange the Raldor, who's also still very, very low on AP, only 15. Do you have Steel Skin buff, Iron Body Stance? There it is. HP and defense up. That'll be very helpful versus this Eliza. She's going to charge up an arrow at him right here using all of her AP. Here it comes. Mega Charge, Super Charge, Regular Charge. It's Mega Charge, 1,300 damage. It does lower his agility. Doesn't do enough damage though. Raldor wins by default just because he has a little bit more HP left. GG. Snow? Almost Has everyone forgotten that wind is good? I don't know. This is looking like Agrius versus Beachbody Jade, though. Edge to Agrius, if this is indeed ice versus wind. Next week, elemental advantage will be literally not a thing, because for weeks 2 and 3, it is impossible to run element advantage. I made sure of that. So, all rainbow teams, no elements. It's looking almost as good as Jaden's swole bro beach body that he's rocking right here. Hot boy Jaden indeed, Emma. This is not Mono Ice, it's Mustadio. This team, okay, we've got a lot of interesting things to talk about right here. Remember how I couldn't pronounce Luartha's name and I kept saying Lucia? This time, it really is Lucia. This is a triple missile team with Marymore to mix up the damage right here. It's Wind Missile, Lucia, Jaden, Marymore. Not exactly the team you expect to see, versus a double ice team plus Mustadio. Now, Mustadio, with his recent EX, let's think about what Mustadio is. He is the status effect applier. That's his thing. He's not here to do a bunch of damage, although I guess we'll see exactly how much damage he can do. He's here to be putting people to stone. He's here to be doing all of the status effects that he has in his kit, all of which I cannot recall off the top of my head. Meanwhile, we also have a Victora who's not quite in range yet, but this is quite the... Okay, Agrius loves it when people stand in a line. Let me just say about Agrius that she really loves it when people line up for her. And let me show you why. She's going to step forward. Okay, King goes first, but here comes the Limit Break. Candescent Hue. This is an AoE Confusion Limit Break attack from Agrius. If you played this game back in the day, you have seen what just happened right there happen so many times in the past. Now, Mustadio does troll a little bit and breaks the confusion of Jaden, and then Marymore kills him. So yeah, that's a big oof right there. Marymore kills Jaden. He could not do enough push-ups to survive that damage. At least Lucia shot somebody on the other team, but she reflexes North Swaying Strike, which might have killed her, but instead she just stays confused. Okay, that limit break from Agrius absolutely seems like it ended any chance this team had. Mustadio's up again. He runs to the left, leg shot at the Marymore. It immobilizes her. There's one status effect coming out from our boy Mustadio. Poison does come out as a counterattack right there. Lucia shoots Victoria, who's going to jump. This could be the end of this fight. It's Dragon Dive. That's a double kill. And GG. Agrius comes out here and puts the... There's a lot of waiting in manual tournaments. I'm not all about that. I like the speed. Okay, now, Francesca's gone to the bench. The last time we saw Francesca's team, it was Raldor, Luartha, King Mont. This time, she's going for an Earth team, but she's got to deal with Mustadio. Here he is, the OG guy. Wait, I'm trying to think of something cool to say about Mustadio from the original Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know, he was cool enough. He looks cooler in this game, in my opinion, though. He's got his hand on his hip. He's looking real chill. I'm definitely looking forward in our next limited situation to running some Mustadio stuff. Here comes Saintly Wall from Agrius. The Victora on Chase's team did a lot of work in the last match. We did get to see that, and something nice for Mustadio is he has that accuracy buff. That is a big deal. Like, that AoE accuracy buff will serve him really well if he runs into one of these light teams later. Here's a Mortal Spirit coming out from Moraga. It's Noctis Moraga Oberon from Francesca this time, so a big pivot from what her fire team was, but a very strong team. Okay, it's going to be a jump coming out from Victoria. I believe that is targeting just Noctis. Here comes Agrias. She's not quite in range to do anything yet, and she only had her shield turned on for buffs. So, buffs done for Agrias. She's just going to look to engage. There's bells from Oberon. What can Mustadio do? He's going to be in range here. Leg shot on the Moraga. It does not immobilize him. That would have been a big deal. Immobilizing that Moraga back there would have been nice. Instead, it does not land, so just a little bit of damage instead. Noctis is up. He's going to go plunge 36.99 onto the Agrias. She tanks that pretty well. Noctis getting in the fight. Moraga in range now to do his Taunting Blade. That's a big deal. One, it pops Victoria's shield, making her a potential like one-shot target, but it also moves Moraga into tanking range to cover that Noctis, who is looking a little bit overextended. Okay, Victoria's going to jump. That's targeting Moraga. Oberon's going to look to take out the Agrias next. He's got bells, so he can drop his limit break if he wants to, or he can just also jump like Victoria did. It's Mustadio's turn. He's going to look to change the fight with some disables. No, he cannot. The arm shot does not land, and now Mustadio's team is really grouped. That was good damage right there from the Victoria, but Agrias is killed by Oberon. Okay, it's Noctis next. 37 AP. Victoria, no more shield. It's going to be reflex from Mustadio, so he does have the most OP counter move in the game. Mustadio's stock seems to be going up, even if, oh no, wait a second. Speaking of status effects, Victoria's AI is really iffy on if she'll do this or not. She goes for the charm. It's a double charm, and it lands it on Moraga, and it's his turn. So Moraga says, hey, Oberon, guess what? I'm in love with one Victoria, and I don't blame you. She is gorgeous. Mad Tyrant's Reeve, 35-19 damage on the Oberon. Mustadio leg shot goes for the mobilize. It lands. Status effects turning this fight on its head. Oberon has to buff. Okay, Victoria's turn next. She's going to jump. Who's this targeting? It's targeting them both. It kills Moraga and does a ton of damage to Oberon. Oberon's still immobilized. Is he in range of Victoria? I think he is. He's going to jump. Will he land before it's Mustadio's turn? He will, so Mustadio just has to buff and hang out for another turn. Will he move? No, he's going to stand still. Soaring Dragon Spear. Does Oberon turn this around? He's still immobilized, so it might be Mustadio gets to try to attack him. He can't move. He goes Banner of the Dragon, move jump +1. Mustadio shoots him, 531 damage, and GG. Mustadio hard carries that fight. He did all of the things. His immobilized won that fight. Okay, speaking of Lightning Element, we're going to get to see some Lightning Element right here. Cuckington versus Uni. Cuckington is running an Earth team, maybe? It's a high attack team with a Prince Noctis in slot 1. Uni might have walked into an elemental trap right here. Shows the slot 1 Esther, but it's Lightning. Like, never count Lightning out. We've seen Lightning beat Earth many times. Like, Earth is good, and that's a really good Earth team coming out here from Cuckington, but the Lightning team is going to have the backup of a Velis, so lots of haste, and, I mean, Lightning, the character, has popped off today. Like, if you're talking about actual top performers today, outside of the Light team that's been doing really good, you'd have to say that Lightning herself has performed incredibly well. There's the Relentless Assault buff. That accuracy is going to be nice. UR Zazan is an evasion unit, so having a little accuracy, even against a not full evasion team, is a nice backup right there. Okay, here's Noctis, 10,000 HP Noctis right here. Going to go with the Spirit buff, give himself a little protect. A very, very good buff coming out there. Stars of Swiftness onto the Esther, so she's getting that buff. Here comes Stars of Swiftness number 2. That one will be targeting Lightning. Here's Esther. She steps forward. This is on everybody. It's an AoE Taunting Blade right there. It does almost no damage to the Noctis, so that's kind of scary, but Lightning is still yet to engage. Here comes Zazan. He steps in, triple hit Spinal Blow. That'll pop the shield. Lots of shield blocks right there. Here's Stars of Swiftness coming out. Lightning picks up the haste. Oberon's turn. Esther is about to get chained real hard. Halting Spear, yeah, there's that chaining. Esther goes down, so she extends a little bit too far and ends up dropping. Here comes Velas. He's going to look to do a little damage right here. Velas channeling a DPS spell. Here's Noctis. He's going to buff Spirit just in time for whatever this spell Velas is channeling. Eternal Frost comes out. Big damage, honestly. And here comes Lightning. She's looked really good so far today. Life Siphon too. Now, it's going to have that follow-up attack. Not enough to kill Oberon. It is enough to pop the Courage on Zazan. It's Zazan's turn. He still has 32 AP. Kingpin Smash, that's a kill on Velas, so Velas is out of this fight. It is Lightning versus 3 Earth units. If she pulls it off, she is the goddess of this game. I don't think so, though. Oberon's going to summon his Spear. How much damage is this going to do? 6,300 with the... Oh, wait, they're all grouped. Hold on. Lightning, 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 Life and Scythe? Or whatever I said. Okay, Death. Okay. Yup. It missed. Zazan did not get hit by that. I thought for a second that was going to hit all 3. Zazan must have dodged it. That should have been a double kill. Instead, it's just 1. It wouldn't have mattered. Noctis did finish her off. But once again, off of his main element. Is he letting Cop be the main light player of Friday Night Fights and looking to do something else? Is it maybe a mono ice team? It is a mono ice team. It is Velas Eliza Snow coming out here for Kiwi versus the Ramza team that is making a very deep run. Maybe Ramza needs to find his place on the Friday Nights poster this week. If this Ramza team wins, Ramza's definitely getting out there. There's Shout from Ramza, so that AoE Protect buff gonna be useful against 2 attack damage carries in the Snow and Eliza. I know I called Snow a carry, and I know he's supposed to be a tank, but let's be real. If any of you have seen Snow over the last week and a half, the man is both. He is a tank, he is a carry, he is a self-healer, and he has a haste from Velas right there. Velas going to apply his second haste, looking to get that Eliza hasted up as well. It's already Snow's turn again. He has both of his main buffs online. So, Courage and Self-Heal coming out. Their second Stars of Swiftness. The Ice team is ready to go. Locke is up first. Locke is going to limit break the Snow, so dropping that slash resist and doing some damage. It's going to be 5,000 damage, not insignificant. And it begins a slash chain, Crystal Shine Bright. That'll end the chain. Courage is propped, but the heal comes out and he's back to 8,600 HP. That is one of the reasons why that man is so busted. Okay, Eliza on the counterattack is going to hit 5,700 damage right there onto the Elena. Ramza's turn, Shimmering Blade, 10,000 damage from Ramza's Shimmering Blade. It's a little elevated on the damage because it was like chain 4, but still, that's a useful, very long range attack right there from Ramza. Now, Eliza Snow versus 3. Here it comes. Eliza's going to sharpshoot again. This will pop the Courage on Elena, but not kill her. Elena going to pop her evasion up and start moving forward. Can Eliza outrange this is the question right here. We're going to get, is this re-raise? No, it's Camouflage Combat. Evasion buff on Locke. Ramza's going to Utsusimi, give himself the evasion buff. Evasion Ramza. Is it a thing? Is it a real thing? Maybe. This is a big deal right here, though. The Limit Break Icebreaker comes out from Velas. 100% hit attack. This will kill Elena, get her out of the way, and it pops the re-raise on Locke, allowing Eliza to snipe him down. That was huge. Eliza can sharpshoot Locke right here, and then it's Ramza versus 2. Let's see. There's the sharpshoot. Locke goes down. It is indeed Ramza v2. Can Ramza earn himself a spot on the thumbnail? I don't know. Velas is out of 100% hit moves. This Ramza just buffed his evasion. What's he going to do? Ramza, what do you got? Shimmering Blade Plus. There it is. Big damage right there with the debuff. Ice Blessing comes out 1 turn too late. It's Eliza. She's going to Limit Break. Cage of Thorns. Does this hit Ramza? 7,800 damage. Is he dead? No, he's barely not dead. Okay, Velas, what are you going to do? Velas, are you going to try to channel a heal? Yes, you are. It's going to go off in time. Snow healing. Everybody's full HP. 121 AP. Sharpshoot comes out. Ramza goes down. The 2v1 Ramza Dream ends on the... Has everybody forgot how good Dark is? Taurus hasn't forgot how good Dark is. Cuckington has switched to a Lightning team. Taurus might be busting out a Dark team right here. Let's see. Joker, it is Joker Leela Garvel. So Dark makes its first appearance on stream today. I know everybody's excited for Tactics in 13, and I am right there with you. I am so happy to see more elements being brought to that top tier, but let's not forget how really overpowered Dark has been for months. Let's see if they can do it today. There's Greater Chi Barrier coming out from Garvel, who is not one of the, I wouldn't call Garvel in that like very, very top echelon of Dark, but Garvel is definitely really good. Sweet support comes out from Leela, agility buff across the group. We have Abara Cloud. No, yeah, Abara Cloud Charlotte coming out from Cuckington. So the double tank, or the double DPS tank combo. There's a Tract Wall coming out from Charlotte. In my mind, Charlotte wants about one more turn to buff herself right here to be fully operational. Here's Joker. He's going to go aimed fire buff, so really leaning into that missile type damage. It is technically a triple missile team with Garvel's magic missile damage. And, you know, magic missile, yes, the meme move from Dungeons & Dragons, of course. There's a lot of AP being gained by Leela. She's moving up, looking to get in range. Cloud at 61 AP will pop bells. He will have no AP problems the rest of this fight if he is allowed to do damage. Here's Abara. She's in range of Garvel. Previously, this would have meant Garvel was dead. His shield now, though, is a magic and physical shield. So can he survive the damage? Yes, he can. Old Garvel dies to that. New Garvel lives. There's the buff for Charlotte. She's ready to go. Crucially right here, Charlotte has separated herself from the team. Garvel loves to drop his AoE damage right there, his 100% detonation blast move. If Charlotte would have been standing next to somebody, Garvel could have looked to kill someone else while damaging Charlotte. Here comes Leela. She's going to drop her limit break, Shadow in the Moonlight. She's going to jump in the air, throw a knife at the ground. It's at Charlotte. It does a little bit of damage, and it blinds her, which could be important. Okay, here's Garvel, his turn next. He's looking, he sees a Charlotte, he sees some other people. What does he have in his bag? He's going to find the AoE, Concentrated Chi Lancer. He goes for the limit break, which is a straight line-based AoE. He will catch Cloud in that, and it hits them both. Charlotte's down to about half HP. Cloud takes a lot of damage. He's down below half HP. And it's Joker up next. One-shot kill on the Charlotte, who's just getting chained down. She is very, very low on HP now, but it is the Lightning's turn to counterattack. Cloud. He's going to go Braver. That will kill Garvel. So the first kill of the day goes to the Lightning team, even if they're low. Now it's Abara's turn, and I actually mean Abara, not like fake other element or whatever Abara. It's Wailing Storm real Abara. She does really good damage to both the dark units, and it's Charlotte next. Charlotte is blind. Can she hit anybody? No. She's just going to move forward and do nothing. That's a big deal. Okay, Leela's up next, 2292 HP. She needs to get some work in like right now. That Charlotte's looking very tempting. 4,000 damage will kill her. It's a 2v2 now, and it's Joker's turn next. The Abara and Cloud, are they standing close enough to each other that Joker can hit them both with his big AoE attacks? Yes, they are. Swift Strike comes out. Cloud does not reflex it, and Cloud dies. It's Abara versus 2. The Dark team is turning it around. It's Abara's turn, though. Wailing Storm comes out. It's a 1v1. Joker does not die to it though, but Abara did not have to move. Still, Joker is going to get to go first. 1400 HP, but 173 HP. Ambush comes out. That's a kill. Abara goes down, and the Dark team beats the Lightning team. Silvatoris picks up the win. Joker coming in clutch, killing the last two units. Maybe. Okay, it is mono water. It's Celis Astrius Laura Croft. Notice what Cop has done here. He has gone about as far forward with initial placement as you can. He has put his Lucio in a place where he's going to step forward and Keenblade. So really getting straight into the middle of this fight right here. And this is going to be good AoE buffing as well. Although he's going to have Elena just do Courage instead of like attack magic buffing. Getting that Courage off straight away is nice. Bells on Laura Croft. There's your sharpshooter, right? Laura Croft probably bringing those 100% hit attacks. Deep Fortification comes out from Astrius. We have not seen him for a few weeks, but let's not forget how just insanely powerful this combo is. Okay, it's Lock up first. He is somebody who is a bit of a threat right here to the Celis. Sky Mirage Dive coming out. Celis can stack that slash resistance up real high. This will lower it a little bit though, but only does like 2,000 damage. So it is a very, very high slash resistance build. Here comes Elena. She takes her down to just below half. And Lucio's going to get to cap off what is a humongous chain of damage here. He's going to go Crescent Strike, 6,300 damage. She is cut down. The water tank is cut down, but it took everything. Sharpshoot comes out. There's a one-shot. That pops the courage. Asterius is up next. Now look, Asterius might not be a tank, but he has 10,000 HP too, and Starlight Element is dead. Do not count this water team out just because their tank is down. Locke, out of AP, has to pop re-raise on himself. That's not the worst thing ever. Lucio, 47 AP left, can look to do about whatever he wants to Asterius. Prescient Advantage comes out. Scintillating Edge does 4,400 damage. Water on the counterattack. Lara Croft off on the flank has 132 AP. Is she going to just keep sharpshooting? No, she goes for the barrage. It does hit Lucio, but it misses Locke. So does not go for the guaranteed hit. Instead, just lands damage on Locke. Locke going to look to finish off Asterius. He does, 6,900 damage. Asterius down. It's Lara Croft versus 2. Asterius not tanky enough, or just really not fast enough to get some attacks in right there. Lara taken down to about a fraction of 1 HP by Lucio. Technically, it's 83. What's she going to do? She needs to kite backwards. She needs to kill Lucio and stand still. She pulls out her gun. She's going to shoot him. He's dead. And she needs to just stay there. But she's still in range. It was not far enough away. Rising Sun will kill her. Cop picks up the win. The tried and true Lucio Keenblade had too much turns, too much agility, just too much speed. Asterius could not overcome it. All right, here we go. Loading in. Is it fire versus earth, or is it just King Mont and something else? It is fire. I like this fire team a lot. I've messed with it some. It's pretty fun. I don't know if it beats this really hardcore 100 cost earth team though. UR Zazan, Queen Macherie, Oberon is really hard to deal with. We'll see if Terra, Summer Catone, King Mont can do it. Now Terra pivots backwards, focus magic release. That's a really smart play. Having your Terra both run backwards and AoE buff is smart. She uses up maximum CT, allowing the King Mont to generate a little separation right here by Sandrooster. Very smart play. King Mont's going to go ahead, buff his agility and his hate, and full engage. Here's the Heart-like Needles. This is a slash resistance and magic damage up buff from Summer Catone. That's the combo. That is the fire-like mage combo that I really like to see right now. There's Spirit of Horn, re-raise online for Queen Macherie. Zazan now in range of King Mont. Zazan triple hit onto Mont, a decent amount of damage. It's going to be Terra's turn next. Is she in range of Zazan? I believe she is. Meltdown plus 8,400 damage. That is a 100% hit attack. Zazan dies. He re-raises and he gets that CT up. How much will it boost him? Not enough to get another turn. Honestly, I have yet to see that CT up be massively impactful yet. It's Mont's turn next. Can he hit Zazan? Or is he just going to buff and run forward? No, he goes straight in for Macherie. That was a big brain move. He went for the disable on Macherie. It did not land, which is unfortunate for him. And now he's going to take this 4,200 magic damage and evocation gauge boost up. Will a summon be a big part of this fight? Catone has unavoidable pain. That will kill Zazan. That is an unavoidable move right there. That's nice. Oberon kills Mont. So Mont goes down. It's a 2v2. The two fire mages versus the earth mage and Oberon. It's Oberon's turn, 33 AP, so he can still do basically whatever he wants right here. He's going to jump. Who's he targeting? It's Queen Macherie's turn next. She has 4,800 HP. She's going to AoE Queen's Gambit. Here it comes. I love the way this move looks with those like symbols summoning the big laser. Earth Element resist down. Oberon's about to pop somebody, but Catone is going to get a turn first. Unavoidable pain will kill Queen Macherie. She has re-raise with CT up attached to it, so she comes back, gets that CT up. Will it put her before Terra? I don't know. Terra's going to get her courage popped. No, it does not. Terra is up. They're in range for her to do Meltdown onto Oberon. That's a kill. And it's Queen Macherie versus 2, but they're both really low HP. Does she have an AoE attack to kill them before she dies? Here we go. 96 AP. She can do whatever she needs to do. She's going to go Glimmer of Conviction. That's a double kill. And in a very, very, very close fight, Queen Macherie clutches it up at the last second and takes down the fire mages. GG. Earth wins in a super close match. Fire's always been good anti-evade if you have Terra, especially. So here we go. We're jumping in. Cop's famous light evade team versus Earth. Now this time Cop has positioned his team all the way to the left. Taurus has positioned his team middle. So, Cop, I think, might have been, I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. There's Fake Death for Zazon, so he gets his best comeback to life skill off. He's moving forward. Oberon going to cast what right here? He's going to go Presence of the Dragoon. So, drop haste from the other team. That's his own TMR buff. Here comes Locke. Locke is going to be in AoE buffing mode right here. Agility luck buff for the whole group. That agility up might be winning Cop some fights, by the way. This is definitely going to be Keen Blade from Lucio. He's going to buff it, then he's going to run forward. So, slash attack and CT up for the whole group. And it's Elena. She's sticking to having her courage on her first turn buff rotation. Okay, Queen Macherie, slowest unit in this match, and she's not a super slow unit, is going to put her re-raise online. So lots of anti-death in this fight, as we expected. There's another re-raise. This time it's from Locke. He's going to start scooting his way in. Elena's next. Elena in range of Zazon, I believe, right here. I think. No, she's not. She's going to go zombie transform. So Elena allowed to get both of her comeback to life mechanics online. Here's Radiant Nova. It's dodged by Zaz. So we expected to see some light evade. Ends up that we might see some earth evade right here from the UR Zazon. He steps forward, leaping slash. He hits Lucio, but not Elena. That's important. Okay, it's Oberon's turn next. He's going to go Thunder Smite. That's his super accurate move. He takes Lucio down. It is, for the moment, a 2v3. However, it's Elena and Locke. So here's Vestige. That's her super accurate move right there from Macherie. It lands on Elena, but she still lives. Here comes Sky Mirage Dive, slash resist debuff on Locke's Limit Break. This will do 9,000 damage to Zazon, who dies, but he re-raises CT up. Does it put him in front of Elena? Does it do it? No, it was not enough. He was next. It still, but oh wait. Elena ignores him and goes for the back line. She's going to try to take out Queen Macherie and Oberon with her Limit Break. Can she do it? She can take down Macherie, but Macherie has re-raise. So the Earth team still has no one dead. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Zazon's up next. He can get behind Elena, which is a big deal, and go for like a multi-hit attack. He does. He has Backbreaker behind her. He disables her. The Courage procs, though. So if they kill her, it'll actually be really troll. If these units were smart, they would try to kill Locke. Instead, they kill Elena. Re-raise will remove the disable. So Zazon clutched it, and then Macherie ruined it. But Thunder Smite will kill her. So she continues to be ultimately disabled by being dead, which is, you know, also a way of not being able to do anything. Anyway, Zazon gets to take another turn. So it's Zazon next before Locke, which is interesting. Did we DC? Do we have a DC? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I DC? Did someone DC? Okay, here we go. We're loading back in. Rematch. Rematch, rematch. Oberon was about to kill Locke. Well, it was Zazon's turn. When that fight DC'd, it was Zazon Locke. That was the next two turns. Locke still had re-raise on. So he wasn't, even if Zazon would have hit him, he wasn't going to die. And things would have worked out how they worked out. Now, there's one thing I want to say. I've seen exactly the same two teams fight each other before, and it has not played out exactly the same way. In theory, we should end in the exact same scenario we were in theory. However, especially when you're dealing with evade, keep in mind, there's a Zazon right here who could get a lucky evade he didn't get before. There's Lucio, who, even though he's not an evade unit, is playing with evade units, so he could get a lucky evade. There's no guarantee we get back to the exact same area. So far, though, everything is playing out exactly like you would expect, exactly like it did before. This should be Lucio moving forward, doing an AoE attack. Zazon dodged it just like last time. Macherie took a bunch of damage just like last time. It is now Zazon's turn. Previously, he moved forward, did an AoE attack that Elena dodged, but Lucio didn't. So far, pretty much everything has played out the same. Okay, Oberon is up next. He moves in, Thunder Smite. This will kill Lucio, so Lucio's dead. It's a 3v2. We're basically back to where we were. Queen Mashari going to step in, use her high accuracy move, Vestige, damage onto Elena. She's not dead. Yeah, we're back where we were, boys. This is looking to play out just the same. Here comes Sky Mirage Dive onto Zazon, Limit Break, Slash Resist down. This won't kill him, or I'm sorry, this will kill him, but he re-raises. Then crucially, Elena will skip past him right here and hit the back too. So she's going to go for max damage by limit breaking the back line right here. Oberon, Queen Mashari. This did not kill Oberon before, and it popped Queen Mashari's re-raise. It is going to do the exact same thing again here. So Mashari goes down, she re-raises, and now Earth gets to take 3 turns. Previously, Zazon disabled Elena. That is a big deal, but then they just killed her twice. So she's got to die 3 times. Here we go. Here's one. Backbreaker lands, Courage is procced. Okay, it's Mashari's turn. It's time to go bonk Elena on the head with your stick. She does that, Elena dies, there's re-raise. It's Oberon's turn. It's time to Thunder Smite Elena and kill her for the rest of this fight. There it is, Thunder Smite, Elena's down. Okay, we get to see how it was going to play out. Here we go. Here's the truth of it. Zazon's turn. Can he hit Lock? No, he cannot. He buffs himself instead. Here's Lock. I predicted Lock 1v3s this. Okay, Mashari counterattacked, but then he killed her. She did hit him, though. Lock is down to about 60% HP. Zazon can now get behind him as well. Zazon gets behind him, backbreaker, he disables him, but the disable will get overridden by the re-raise. It's going to be Oberon next. Does he have Thunder Smite amounts of AP? No, he has 1 AP. So all he can do is run up and attack him, and he's going to try, but Lock dodges it. Okay, can Evasion win the day, or do the Earth Bros win? 2 Earth Bros, 1 Lock. Lock walks over, he kills Oberon. It's Lock versus Zazon. I'm telling you guys, a full HP Lock with re-raises, real scary. Ruinous Slash is going to get dodged. Uh-oh. We've seen this video before. Lock, do you have any AP? You've got 71, but Zazon says, I'm going to evade unit 2. He dodges it. Dispel Dagger gets dodged. 8 AP on Zazon. He's going to run to the side of Lock. He hits him in the back, 3,075 damage, and Zazon clutches it. But wait. Lock's out here dodging everything, and then Zazon's like, okay, both players are in. Both players have readied up. And indeed, it looks like we're going to get Ramza versus Earth. This Ramza been on a tear, but Earth says, we've got 100 cost units over here. And we just got our queen, right? Like, Queen Mashari, newest 100 cost unit, making a good run. I'd have to say, Zazon? MVP? I don't know. All the Earth units contributed almost equally in that last one. Oberon Thunder Smiting people. Mashari bonking people with their staff. We'll see how it plays off this time. It is a triple 100 cost Earth team. True. Okay, so Ramza, Elena, Lock. 300 cost units versus 100 cost unit and Ramza. And Lock. Don't forget Lock, who is basically should be a 100 cost unit. Anyway, here comes Fake Death. So the recently buffed Fake Death coming out from Zazon again. That's been clutch. Lock gonna look to go Boon of the Phoenix. So again, Lock not on group buff mode, going solo buffing. So is Elena. So re-raising Courage already online for this light team. Here comes the Protect from Ramza. This move has been really important. Did I crash? I might have crashed or someone else crashed. It looks like it's me. My game froze. Well, that's fun. Imagine that Ramza just, did his shout. So he just shouted and buffed everybody. Of course, we're going to have all these technical difficulties now, but I'm going to load back in as fast as I can. We'll at least get to see the end of this match, which is only the Losers Bracket Finals, which will only determine who goes to the final. But apparently Ramza being good is so good that, it breaks the game. Even running the game on my phone, it cannot handle the epicness, the OP-ness of new PvP god Ramza. Okay, let's get back in there. I'm going to have to close at least one pop-up. Looks like 2. We're getting in, clicking as fast as I can. 82288 is our code. 82288. Go! Get in there! Load! Load! Chocobo, run your little legs! Go! I believe in you, Chocobo. Load the match. Maybe it's over. I hope it's not over. Rams is a PvP god now? No. He's not, honestly. But, The Chocobo's running again. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Locke just killed Macherie. Does Macherie have a re-raise? Yes, she does. So Macherie's back in this fight. CT up. Elena's going to get to go next. Elena's going to kill Macherie, and Ramses' team wins. Jesus wins. Ramsa wins. There we go. To play a different element, well, here it is. It's ice looking again. It's going to be Velis something something versus what looks like Jesus' Ramsa team again. Yeah, awesome. Okay, now here's the problem for Ramsa. Here's the problem for Ramsa's team. Kiwi has not dropped a match yet today. That means it's a double elimination tournament. He's got to lose twice to lose. And I don't know. I mean, can you come take down the champ twice? That's tough. That's tough. Typically, the person in the winner's bracket pulls off the win, but we have seen it before. We have seen it that the loser's bracket winner comes up and dethrones them. Both players have done their initial placement. Both players are ready. Ancient Runes 9 has proven to be a pretty fun map so far. Initial placements played a big deal. That's what you want to see out of a map. It's given enough room to buff, but also not been too big that the matches are like way extended. Here we go. It is Eliza, Snow, Velis. So the Final Fantasy 13 hero so far, Snow, versus the Final Fantasy Tactics hero that we all deserve, the hero of the original game that brought us all in here, Ramsa. Now, I want to point something out here. Eliza just popped bells and moved really far forward. One of the strengths of Ramsa is that he has a lot of range on his Shimmering Blade. Is he already in range to Shimmering Blade that Eliza instead of buffing his team? If so, that could be a big deal. King Mont's TMR coming out here from Velis. That's huge. Yeah, nope, Shout gets to come out. So they do get the magic attack buff and the protect. That will really help against this physical damage-oriented team from Kiwi. Sharpshoot onto the Elena, 5,700 damage. I don't know that protect was the thing that saved her right there, but it certainly didn't hurt. Like, I wouldn't want to be that close to dying while, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, protect right there might have just put in a ton of work. 1,780 HP left. Crystal Shine Bright will not quite kill the Eliza. Velis is here. Here's the problem with Velis teams. If you fight them and you don't quite kill people, he has this way of full healing them. Ramsa is going to have to target Snow right here because he's a tank. He does debuff him with his Shimmering Blade. That move's looking pretty strong, but there's Snow healing. Everybody on the ice team is basically full HP, and Snow is going to counterattack. He has a 100% hit move with his Limit Break. Who's he going to target right here? He's going to hit Ramsa and Locke. So here's Icebreaker coming out. It's going to do lethal damage to both units. Locke has re-raise, he's back, but the light hero Ramsa is dead. Okay, here comes Starlight Element. She's going to AoE 2 people with her Prismatic Punishment. This will hit both Snow and Eliza. This needs to kill Eliza for this light team to have a chance. It does. Eliza goes down. It is Snow Velis versus Locke Elena in a 2v2. Locke's up next, 70 AP. He's staring Snow straight in the face. Rising Sun's going to kill him. Courage pops. Snow heals himself. Okay. Snow on the counterattack, Smite 2, 4,860 damage. That's his accurate move. It pops the Courage on Elena. She's still alive. Okay, Locke's turn again. Still has 58 HP. He's going to Sky Mirage Dive. Looking to drop that LB on Snow and kill him. It does not do enough damage. He lives. How much AP does Elena have? 54. She's got enough. Lux Overflow, that's going to kill Snow. And Light is looking real strong unless this Velis has some accurate glasses on. He needs to be studying his scripts. He's gonna buff himself. This dude's toast. He cannot win. He does not have any accuracy. Elena and Locke are gonna beat him into the ground. His only way of winning is to win on HP, and I don't know, maybe he can. 25 turns, Velis. 25 turns. Is it possible? Nah, he's gonna run out of healing too. He can full heal himself. Locke's out of AP. He'll hit him. Yeah, I don't think so, right? Like, Velis does not have this. He's going to have to try to attack this turn or buff himself again. Let's see what he does. Nothing. He chose to do nothing at all. Okay, that means Locke's going to get to go. Drain Rush, setting up that chain. That's a pretty smart play, honestly, by Locke. That's going to let Lux overflow to a huge chain. Velas goes down. Jesus picks up the win, so Ramza wins. Initial placement is going to be a huge deal. And Lack My Bills asks, Legend of Dragoon collaboration win in my dreams. That collaboration only happens while I'm asleep and dreaming of the one collaboration I would want more than any other one. It's that one. So easy to do, too. Okay, here we go. The light team is in its standard formation. This is the formation it has been in every match we've seen for the last hour plus. So Locke and Elena going to give themselves their don't die moves. Ramza's going to drop behind and drop his courage, or his shout, which will give that protect, attack magic buff, bravery buff, protect, all the things. Now this time, what's Velas going to do? Is this Velas going to be a haster? It looks like this time it is going to be haste Velas. That might be the difference maker. The ice team before was a little slow. Now with Velas hasting them, they won't be. This first haste is going to be for Snow because he has that initial hate, but then Velas will immediately get another turn because he hasn't moved, and he can drop that haste onto Eliza as well. We'll see how placement works right here. One thing about this formation is it is going to allow Snow to get very far forward, preventing Eliza from being too close to him and dying from AoE attacks. Here comes Locke. It's going to be the limit break. This is the classic combo. We've seen this before where like here's how this is going to go out against Snow. He's going to get his slash resist debuffed right there. Then Elena is going to chain him, and then Ramza is going to hit him with his slash attack. That will probably kill him. I would be very surprised if Snow does not at least have his courage popped by the time he gets another turn. We shall see. Okay, next up, what are we going to get? Cage of Thorns comes out here from Eliza. 6,000 damage with the ice debuff. That's on Ramza. Ramza lives. Crystal Shine Bright comes in. Snow down to very low HP. His heal will tick 8,600 damage. But honestly, the heal ticks a little early because Ramza's going to kill him, which will pop the courage. You would rather that heal tick after the courage proc, but it doesn't matter. Velas will give him a little bit more HP. Here's Snow on the counterattack. Smite 2. A lot of damage onto the Elena. It's Eliza's turn. She is separated from him, which is a big deal. But is she too accurate? Will she bait in and go for... No, she goes for Ramza. What? She shoots Ramza? I don't know about that choice. Locke's going to go spinning slash. That'll kill Snow. Snow's down. Elena targeting Eliza. If Eliza's dead, this is looking real bad for the ice team. Prismatic Punishment comes out, and it does not kill Eliza. Eliza will live to fight another day, but there is re-raises, there is courage, there is so much left in play for this light team. I don't know if Eliza and Velas can do it. Eliza, what can you do? She's going to stand still, sharpshoot the Elena, there's the courage. Okay, now, she has haste and she did not move, but still the light team has enough agility that they're going to get to attack her. Rising Sun from Locke. Does Elena have any AP? Yes, she does have AP. She's going to kill Eliza, and once again, it's going to come down to, does Velas have accuracy? Can this Velas hit anybody? He does still have his limit break, so that's good for him. That's a guaranteed hitter. I would be surprised if we did not see that right here. But what else does he have that can hit anybody? I don't know. Okay, it's Velas' turn. He's going to LB. Who does he LB? He steps over to the side. He's going to hit them both. This is really important. This will kill Elena. Elena will die from this. Her courage has already been popped. Locke still has re-raise. So, will this even proc his re-raise? If it does, Velas could win in just a heal off or something. We'll have to see. Anyway, the frames per second have dropped to 0. He does kill them both, so Locke will re-raise, and Elena dies. Okay, 1 FPS. We're going to play this out at 0 frames a second, I guess. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because Kiwi lives all the way over by Australia. Could be. I don't know. He's not hosting this game, though. Here, okay, Elena's down. Locke, 0 AP. He's going to hit Velas. No, did Velas dodge that? No, okay. He hits Velas for 1, 2, 4, 8. Velas' turn. Does Velas have any accuracy, or is Velas just going to protect and shell himself? That's exactly what he's going to do. Okay, here's how Velas wins. If Velas has more HP at the end of this fight, he wins. Player 1 was Jesus. If player 1 wins, Jesus wins. If player 2 wins, Velas wins. Kiwi wins. Who wins? Can Locke do enough damage to Velas to kill him, or does Velas just troll him and pick up the win? Dispel Dagger comes out. That's a lot of damage. Velas is going to heal himself. He's full HP. Locke's out of AP. Velas gonna buff himself. Locke, you got to do it right here. Drain Rush. Oh, he heals himself. Wait, Velas? He insta-heals. And that's it. Velos wins. Kiwi pulls off the win by his Velos just saying, can't kill me. I'm going to live forever, winning on HP. And by default, the Velos beats the lock. The limit break killing Elena was huge. Metapod wins. It's the first time Metapod has ever defeated another Pokemon in a 1v1. We thought it was impossible. We thought it wasn't possible. But there it is. Okay, GG, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD and you want to participate in Friday Night Fights, hit up my Discord link down in the description. You can join every week we play. That was week 1 of the Elemental Rainbow Cup. Weeks 2 and 3 are coming up next. Rainbow teams and alternating elements, so no counter element play. It's going to be straight Rainbow team shenanigans for the next 2 weeks. Get in there, earn yourself some championship points so you can make that top 8 draft in about 3 or 4 weeks from now, whenever this one comes to an end. Thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay.